Hello, all. Great to be here. I have been, well, Happy New Year. It's great to be on live, specifically LinkedIn Live, and it's multi streaming on my YouTube and my Facebook Newcomers to Canada Connect Facebook group. So great to be here connecting with you all in New Year. So happy New Year. I hope you had a beautiful Christmas time, holiday off, a little bit back on self-reflecting on yourself and on your 2021 goals. So yes, it feels a little different when I am saying 2021 because we have been so attuned in thinking about things which have happened in 2020, right? So this is a very, very impromptu LinkedIn Live, which I didn't plan doing. I have to be really honest with you. I have been kind of procrastinating on doing lives primarily because I consciously took some time off from the lives to spend more time with my family and to spend more time with myself to self-reflect on 2020 and to think about 2021. I think that is really very important, and holiday is a beautiful time where you can slow down and think about you, think about yourself, where you are, where you were, where you are right now, and where you want to go. So yes, consciously I wasn't doing lives, but yes, I was doing my post. I was connecting with you through my post. But great to be back. Sometimes breaks are important to recollect yourself and to think about future, present, and to think about where you want to go. And that's exactly what I did. I have got new energy. I have got new different goals that I'm planning to do. I'm going to take a pause over here because there is some technical glitch, but I'm going to be back. So just in the meanwhile, while I'm gone, leave in the comments below where you're joining me from, and I'll be back in just 1 second. I have to fix a technical glitch. So yes, I'm back. I just had to take care of the battery life. It was just dying down and I had to switch on the plug. So yes, that's happened when you are doing live impromptu lives. But that's taken care of. Okay, so let's quickly go into what I'm here for. As I said that this is an impromptu live, which I wasn't planning to do, but I got some inspiration from a beautiful person who really pushed me to do this 30 minutes of live with the audience. Specifically, I'm speaking here to my newcomers to Canada job seeker audience. And I quickly planned on doing something for you people so that you could accelerate and reset your LinkedIn presence in the new year so that you can come closer or at least fast track your professional goals, which is primarily your first job here in Canada. And definitely your network, building up your network should be your primary new year goal, to make that step closer towards your first job here in Canada goal. So I'm quickly here today to help you with that out. And I have planned on just like 40 minutes earlier what I'll be doing in the next 5 days to help you accelerate your LinkedIn presence. So this challenge, 5-day challenge I have planned for newcomers to Canada's job seeker, my audience specifically for you. And yes, it's completely free. You just, what you need to do is just hop on today and next 4 days to do a little bit of quick fixes to 5 LinkedIn real estate, and I'm here to guide you through how you should do it. So I leave you with certain daily tasks that you should do. You can do it that specific day and then rejoin me the very next day here on LinkedIn Live on my a Facebook private community, or my YouTube channel. So in any of these channels, you can join me and you can progress track on how you should do these 5 LinkedIn profile real estate. So I'll be leaving you with few questions daily to do tasks and with some resources as well. And this, yes, this is a complete free challenge with no sales pitch attached to it. I just felt like doing it. I've been thinking and procrastinating. I have to say, there is always a creator's block. And I got into a creator's block, and specifically during the holiday time period, I got into the procrastination mode. Not today, but then, bingo, I got inspiration from someone known as Mel Robbins. She just quickly jumped on Insta, and she really inspired me to do this live and this 5 day challenge. So, what specifically Mel Robbins said, I think so. I should share this with you because this can be a really game changer for your mindset. Because I'm a big person in 2021, I'm a big person who talks about mindset, specifically to newcomers to Canada audience. Mindset is a big piece for whatever you do, whatever actions you take, whatever intentions you set. So I just want to talk about this one sentence she said in this live she did, which really instigated me to come impromptu and break that procrastination zone I was in. She said, life is not about chances, rather, it's about making choices. I'll repeat, life is not about chances, rather, it's about making choices. So sometimes, like when I think about this for newcomers to Canada audience, because I have walked through the path of newcomer to Canada, leaving the comfort of the homeland and then coming over here and just like wholeheartedly accepting Canada as a new home, you really have to make an effort. So just relating that experience with life is not about chances, rather about making choices. I feel as a newcomer to Canada, we have to go through the process of learning new things and probably sometimes unlearning things which we are nurtured, which we nurtured because we were in a default setting, we were born in that setting. So we nurtured those like whether okay. Okay, I hope you are all listening to me. And my mic is going through. Yes, yes, it is. It is. I hope. Can you all listen to me? Please leave it in the comments below, because I just got a quick heads up. This was one of the thing that I learned from my previous life. Sometimes things are. Are you all listening to me? Okay, great. I hope I was not muted for the thought process which I began with, but I'll just repeat what I just said. Basically, this live is an impromptu live. I never planned to do this because I was in a zone of procrastination because I took a holiday break. I slowed down to think about my past, where I am right now, and where I want to go. So. So because of that slow mode, I got into the procrastination mode. Okay, I will do the live tomorrow, then tomorrow. Okay, I will do it on January 4th because that's when the world opens up after New Year's. But then bang, I listened to Robbins just an hour back, and she instigated me to do this live, which I have been procrastinating on. um, because as a creator you can get into that mode, but then I'm like, okay, I have to do this, and now I have a goal. In 5 days I have to complete what I have been thinking of doing, a 5 day challenge for my newcomers to Canada job seeker community. Muted. Okay, Not able to hear. I don't know what. Can't hear you. Sorry, people. I don't know why my StreamYard is giving me these prompts that my mic is muted. I'm not doing anything, but it's giving me. So I hope you can all hear me now. I'll wait for the feedback. Okay, great. So I see that Shafat is saying that I'm back. So what I'll be doing, there's a 5-day challenge. Today is the day one. From tomorrow onwards at 12 p.m. EST, I'll be meeting you live here every day, and I'll be talking about one LinkedIn section. Um, how you should be rejuvenating it, what you should be working on, and I'll be leaving you with a daily task to do, and you can do it based on the tips and tricks I leave you with in that. So it's a 5-day challenge where I'll be talking about 5 LinkedIn real estates which you should revamp to increase your likability in a 6-second recruiter's scan, which he does when he comes onto your LinkedIn profile. So starting today, it's the day one. So today is 1:15 p.m. EST, but tomorrow onwards, till Wednesday, 12 p.m. EST. So note it down in your LinkedIn calendar, and it's a free challenge which I'm doing with no sales pitch attached to it. So I'll be leaving you with few free resources as well. And and as I said, this was an impromptu challenge which I just planned like 1 hour back. And what instigated and inspired me was Mel Robbins. What she said, and she did again an impromptu live, and she talked about mindset piece of doing things. And she also said that she was also struggling with procrastination of a writer's block, and she was delaying and delaying. And she said, no, I have to do this. And that's exactly what happened with me. And she talked about this thing, which I want to share with you. And probably this can inspire you to take some actions which you have been procrastinating on. So what she said was, life is not about chances, rather making choices. I'll repeat. Life is not about chances, rather about making choices. And specifically, I want to adapt this quote that she said in Newcomers to Canada job seeker audience. As a newcomer to Canada, I walked through that path. We leave the comfort of our home and we come to Canada to embrace this new land wholeheartedly, to understand its people, culture, and we do it with open heart. So I just want to say that when you are applying that chances and choices quote, which I just mentioned, you sometimes have to unlearn the things which have happened in our origin country and learn new things and learn new things about the new land. So again, we took conscious decision to come over here, and it was not by chance, because the whole immigration process is not by chance. We took a conscious decision to come to Canada, to whatever reason might be there for me. It was primarily I wanted. I have a kid, and definitely he was one of the factor. I wanted to give him a better opportunities which are available here in Canada. So that's why I came. So whatever your goal might be, we took a conscious choice to come over here in Canada. So you should be ready to make conscious choices to sometimes unlearn few things and learn few things to be successful in the local land. So sometimes as newcomer to Canada, we have nurtured certain default behaviors, specifically when it comes to job search environment. So sometimes you have to unlearn that and learn how things work in Canadian job search market, and that has to be by choice. You have to make choices on what works for you in your field, whatever dream job title you are striving for. So again, I'll repeat, life is not about chances, rather about making choices. And thank you, Kulsum, for writing that. Life is not about chances, rather making choices. So we make the choice. You are here. So be ready to unlearn few things, to learn new things. And specifically LinkedIn world, we have to accept the fact that LinkedIn is an undisputed marketplace in Canadian ecosystem to connect with Canadian professionals. So you need to do it right over here. And if that means to to learn how the LinkedIn land works to address the Canadian professional mindset, you need to learn about it. You can use blogs, you can hop onto this 5-day LinkedIn challenge, which I'm doing starting from today till Wednesday, whatever suits you, but consciously make a choice to please rethink about your LinkedIn presence, because every day I'm seeing newcomers to Canada doing LinkedIn mistakes unintentionally. So let's quickly hop on to, and this quickly reminds me of, again, I listen to thought-provoking content a lot. It reminds me to Oprah. Oprah again said the same thing what Mel Brown said, that you're responsible for your own life. You are responsible for your own life. So don't if things are not working for you, don't blame game anyone. It's you. You have to take actions. You have to refine and define. Nobody is going to do it for you. So fix things up yourself. And if you're thinking somebody will come and help you with that, no. Somebody can guide you, somebody can coach you like me. But again, you have to take an action of making that willingness to come every day and to revamp whatever suggestion comes your way. So again, thank you, Mel, and thank you, Oprah, for inspiring me. And I hope sharing this with you inspires you to appear every day. Appear every day on LinkedIn with me and go through this journey of 5-day challenge to revamp 5 LinkedIn real estate to upscale your LinkedIn presence in a 5-second scan for recruiters. So let's quickly go into day one. I'll quickly go into the comments and see what you all are jamming on. I hope the 2 quotes which I just shared with you all of Mel Robbins and Oprah inspired you to be with me for next 5 days. Akshay is here. Akshay is saying, will you post the whole video later every day? Not able to watch you at 12 p.m. Akshay, yes, this is a live. Always a live is available in recording. So what you just have to do, you have to come onto my profile, go into my activity section and go into post, and you can catch up the previously recorded replay. So yes, you can catch up every day on improving 5 real estates, and I'll be talking about what are those 5 real estate in a 6-second recruiter scan, which every recruiter does, because they have 6-second attention that they focus on your LinkedIn profile to take a holistic impression of you. So Akshay, I answered just your question. You can always catch the replay in my activity section of my LinkedIn profile. And also, if you're watching this on YouTube and on my Facebook Newcomers to Canada private Facebook community, yes, there also live is available for replay. So I'll quickly go into day one, which is today. What I will be talking about is basically, so this is basically day 1 of 5 of LinkedIn Profile Makeover Challenge. And today I will be talking about where you should start. And where you should start is with a goal. And what is day 1 I want you to do? And it's a thought-provoking exercise. You might not do it in one day. You might take this day 1 objective and think over a period, probably a week, because this requires a lot of research internally and externally. Internally, you have to think about where you want to start from. And that always starts with a goal. First part of goal definition is definitely what are the personal values that you want to exhibit on LinkedIn. That is the basics, because when you're talking about an online personal branding as a newcomer to Canada job seeker addressing to a Canadian audience, you need to define your personal values. And here, like for example, I can give you my example. 3 of my, like after literally thinking about this, there's a whole process where you have to self-reflect and think about top 3 values that you want to reflect as an online personal brand. So my 3 values are that I want to be very like whoever I interact with, whoever I want to be around should be flexible to creative, to allow me to play around with creativity, because that really helps me serve the audience better. So flexibility, creative flexibility is a big value for me. Second is I want to be in an environment or work with people who are really transparent. who are high. By transparency, I mean people who are high in ethical values and who are very, very honest. So that is my second value. And definitely my third value is empathy. I serve, and it's a part of me. I serve, I am very, very empathetic towards my audience. I try to understand their needs, being literally in their shoes, feeling them emotionally, rationally, and then serving them around those emotional and rational needs. So these are my values. And these three values I exhibit through my LinkedIn presence. So I want you to think about your personal values, which you want to exhibit on LinkedIn, because here in Canada, cultural fit is a very important thing when it comes to finding the right candidates. You can be really good in technical skills, but if you're not good cultural fit, your application will not go progress. So I want you to consciously think about your personal values, which you want to exhibit and exude on LinkedIn, because you attract the right people when you exude those values, and you will be happy in that environment which correlates with your value. Okay, so that is the first part. The second part, what I want you to think about today, is the space that you want to establish expertise in. So after you can do at a pre-arrival stage, or even if you are recently landed newcomer, you should be really focused. And yes, I have heard a lot of newcomers to Canada saying this, that we want to apply on any and every job. For me personally, that's not a good strategy, and that's what I hear from my network of expert career coaches, recruiters, that you should be focused. The return on investment on focused dream job title is much more higher than spraying painting on different jobs. So here I would want you to consciously think, and definitely it involves a lot of research into the space that you want to go into. Like for example, I can give you my example. Back in Dubai, I was a marketing coordinator serving in an electronics company. That was one experience. Then I was also teaching business professionals. So these were two things. But then when I came over here, based on the market employability, which is more important now during COVID, you need to research the industry which has good employability prospects. That plus my transferable skills, based on that research, I identified, okay, this is the primary job title I need to focus on, because this is the job title where I can use my transferable skills and which has employability as well. So I want you to think about these two things as a part of day one LinkedIn profile makeover challenge, because that, once you have that, then it becomes intentional. All your actions on LinkedIn, whether it be LinkedIn profile optimization, content creation, or even networking, you have a goal, a focused goal. Because on LinkedIn, it's very easy to get distracted and do a little bit of impulsive networking. Do that, but your primary resources, which is your time, energy, and resources, which you are spending on LinkedIn, should be intentional towards your primary goal. So again, day one, I'm recapping. Think about your personal values, which you want to exude as whatever. For example, I'm Khatija Qureshi, and I want to exude my presence on LinkedIn as an empathetic. Let's say my dream job title is online LinkedIn trainers, as an empathetic online LinkedIn trainer. So I will write this goal statement down. So what is the statement I want you to write down after identifying these two things? Is that I want to establish my expertise as, let's say, value, as an empathetic online content creator, or as an empathetic online LinkedIn trainer for newcomers to Canada, job seekers, in whatever space you are defining. Let's say automotive industry, or pharmaceutical industry, or whatever space or industry you want to define, you can define that. So in my case, it's newcomers to Canada, so I'm very specific on that. And then I will end this with a goal to land, let's say, a dream job title within a month. So write this statement down, and that becomes your goal, your LinkedIn presence goal, basically. So this is for day one. I want you to think about and write this statement. and whatever the script I just spoke. So I'll just stop here, and I will just see what's happening in the comments below. Thank you, Kulsum. You are such a supporter. Thank you so much. So Kulsum is referring few people to come and join this 5-day challenge. I will exactly say exactly to you that this 5-day challenge can be a really game changer for you and your friends and family. So do share this video in your network. Do give thumbs, hearts, emojis, so that more you engage with this 5-day challenge, you're not only helping yourself, but you're helping your network to become more focused with their LinkedIn presence as a newcomer to Canada job seeker. Okay, Seth is here. Hi, Seth. Great to have you. Seth is one of my ex-colleague that I have worked with in Pakistan. Yes, I've worked in 3 countries, in different cities, worked with multicultural people. So working in different work setting environment with different multicultural people is definitely one of my strengths. So again, I want you to go back to this goal. Think about your values that you want to exude online, and think about the space that you want to be remembered for, and write that statement which I just said. So that is it for day 1. What is coming your way in day 2? Then I'll go into the comments. I want you to write down. I want you to write down in the session, in the comments below. Do you struggle in any way in identifying your personal values? Do you struggle in identifying what industry you want to go in? Do you struggle in identifying your transferable values? Do you struggle in identifying and pinpointing which job, which like dream job you should aim, and if you have been struggling, what you have been doing. Probably your action might help other in the comments below, in the team live, and even in the team replay, to get over that limiting roadblock that they have. So I have Shafat. He is saying that I am sensing this will be helpful for people who are not in Canada but yet are planning to do. Yes, Shafat, this is primarily for newcomer, for new to Canada. New to Canada means that pre-arrival immigrants as well as already landed newcomers to Canada. And I think so this can apply to any job seeker who want to use LinkedIn intentionally, because I'm speaking to newcomers audience because my audience is newcomers to Canada, pre-arrival as well as recently landed newcomers, because I see them making few unintentional mistakes which are literally putting people off, and they don't know it. I literally every day, one newcomer to Canada interact with, and I try to guide them through DMs, but then I was like, I have to do it on a mass scale. That's why I quickly planned on this 5-day challenge, which I've been planning to do, but I've been procrastinating thanks to my creators procrastination blog. But then I was like, okay, I have to let it go. I'm now intentional. I'm now goal oriented. I have to finish this in next 5 days till Wednesday. So yes, this can help anybody, pre-arrival immigrant, recently landed newcomer, or any job seeker who wants to use LinkedIn intentionally, to be perceived right, in the right manner, with the right skills, and networking organically. So this challenge is for everyone, for every job seeker. Okay, so going back, this is, if you're joining me just now, I am running a 5-day LinkedIn Makeover challenge where I'll be talking about 5 real estate you should revamp to increase your likability in a 6-second recruiter scan. And this is primarily for job seeker audience. My audience is newcomer to Canada and pre-arrival immigrant job seeker. So advice is general, but I will go very, very specific around certain newcomers to Canada gaps, which is primarily, of course, Canadian communication, workplace culture. I will be talking more about that as well. So again, today your homework is join me back day 2 tomorrow at 12 p.m. on LinkedIn Live, on my YouTube stream, or on my private Facebook Newcomers to Canada Connect community. come back with a direction. What are your personal values? Write 3 personal values that you want to exude as an online personality. Second, which space you want to conquer, how you want to be perceived, and specific. I want specific job titles. I want to be perceived as established authority in, let's say, social media strategist in auto technology sector, with the goal of landing dream job in 2 months, or with the goal of connecting with industry specific people in a month. I want smart goals, realistic goals with certain timelines. So that is it from my side today, which is day one. And I wanted to keep it short and crisp. Again, do interact, leave your questions below. If there are any self-limiting constraint that you have in defining your values, in establishing or even coming down to one job title here in Canada, do leave what you're struggling with. Probably I can help you with how you can overcome that, diverting you to the right resources. Leave it in the comments below. I will take your questions up for day one limitation or roadblocks tomorrow. Tomorrow, what is coming your way, I'll quickly share that with you. What our coming days are looking like. Okay, I think so. Okay. Okay, so basically day 2, which is tomorrow, 12 p.m., I'll be talking about what you should write in your name field. Yes, apparently it seems very simple, writing your simple name. No, there are certain things which you can play around with. So what you should be writing in your LinkedIn name as per LinkedIn standards. Second, I will be talking about taglines. Taglines is basically after your name, a stream of 120 characters, and now it's 220 characters if you use your desktop LinkedIn. What you should write in Canadian in tagline to impress not only Canadian professionals, but also to impress LinkedIn algorithm to come in the right LinkedIn recruiter searches. So I'll be talking about these two things, name field and tagline. And day 3, I will be talking about head cover banner. Day 4, I'll be talking about a summary. And day 5, which is Wednesday, I'll be talking about featured section. So these are 5 LinkedIn real estate I will be talking about in this 5-day challenge of LinkedIn Makeover. And it is completely free. You just have to come here with your energy and with your intention of doing it in stepwise phases, because if you don't do it in stepwise phases, you are doing a disservice to yourself, because of course step 5 can only come after doing step 1, and step 1 is being intentional in where you are and who you want to be remembered for. So today's task of defining your personal values and establishing what dream job title you want to be liked, known and remembered for is really important to set pace with. What should be your tagline, what should be your head cover banner, what should be about a summary, and what should come in your featured section. So today, do your homework today. Even if you feel that I cannot come up with answers today, that's fine. You can take down the notes of day 1, day 2, day 3, day 4, day 5, and take your own pace of the steps and how to do that at your own time liberty. But do follow this, and definitely this will be a game changer for you to be intentional LinkedIn job seeker who want to use LinkedIn intentionally and connect with right people with the right intention. I'll that is it from my side. I'm leaving you with a bonus free video resource. Again, there are no sales pitches there. This free video resource has been highly appreciated by newcomers to Canada and pre-arrival immigrants community. And I'll just quickly share one of the. I have done a poll. I have been sharing this resource earlier, but I'm resharing it again if it's a new audience who is looking. Harpreet has already seen this resource, and she has written that there are so many goodies in this hour-long video. Thank you so much for keeping that resource free for all of us, I highly appreciate it. Thank you, Harpreet. Harpreet has recently been following my content, and I really appreciate her making that initiative of doing and bringing some change. So I really like her interaction and her willingness to change. So thank you, Harpreet, for being a doer, for being someone who is making choices, for being someone who is not taking her LinkedIn game on chances of connecting with people, connecting with right people, who is not taking chances on her LinkedIn success to connect with industry specific people in the right way, organically. Yes, organically will help you earn trusted partner status if you just follow few things, which I'll be talking about in coming 5 days. So that is it from my side. I'll quickly see, again, I will say, please, please, please engage with this piece of content, because this can not only help you, it can help your network. This 5-day challenge can be a game changer for your network to get intentional with LinkedIn presence. And this 5-day challenge is definitely for job seekers. I will be primarily, it is for newcomers to Canada and pre-arrival immigrant job seeker. But I think so all advices which I will share for redoing the 5 real estate can apply by any job seeker who wants to up level their game to intentionally connect with opportunities. Also, I have my own hashtag, and you can follow my hashtag to literally retrieve the gold mine of content that I have been creating around for last 3 years, specifically for job seekers and newcomers to Canada audience. So just follow hashtag KQ shares. Again, I will say K is for Khatija and Q is for Qureshi, my name, and shares. Just for put this hashtag in the LinkedIn search box over here. That is the first step. Then click enter. Then it will bring you to this interface. Just go and click follow there, and this is a beautiful way for you to retrieve my 5-day challenge plus whatever content I have been creating primarily for LinkedIn branding for job seeker, LinkedIn branding for newcomers to Canada, and LinkedIn branding for social media content creation for small businesses. So it's a beautiful way of retrieving the gold mine that I have been nurturing on LinkedIn for past 2 years. So that is it from my side. I'll quickly go to the comments and then I'm off for the day. Okay, it says, thank you, Kulsum, for joining in. Thank you, Kulsum, for joining in. Thank you, Shafat, for joining in today. I know it's a Saturday, whichever part of the world you are in, it must be a weekend. It's a slow period. It should be a slow period. So use a slow period to think about day one. That is about the values and about what you want to be remembered for in terms of your dream job title. Gurpreet is here. Hey, Gurpreet. I'm going to the old comments because I was just looking at the few recent ones. That is it from my side. Do tag in people if you feel anyone in your network needs some guidance as a job seeker and are not getting the results, tag them in the comments. So even if you're looking that in the team replay, do share this with your network, and I can guarantee you this will be a game changer for not only for you but for your audience as well. That is it from my side. Adios. Have a great day today, thinking about what I just told you on what to do today. I will see you tomorrow, where I'll talk about what to put in your name and how to do your tagline. I'll see you tomorrow at 12 p.m. EST. That is it from my side. Bye.